What's up, YouTube? It's Trucker Kennedy. Today I wanted to come at you with the episode of my top 5 reasons why you shouldn't be a trucker. Alright? And my top 5 reasons you shouldn't be a trucker are, starting with number 5. If you are a fan of the Dallas Cowboys, you shouldn't be a trucker. Because clearly you don't have your head on straight. And we got no place for you in the trucking industry if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan. That's number 5. Okay? Reason number 4. If you are, or anybody's ever referred to you as a skater, okay? Now, I'm not talking about a skater as in like you have a skateboard or rollerblades or something like that. I'm talking about a skater as in like you skate out of work, you know? Like if you're at your job or something like that, and you know, something comes up where they need somebody to go do something, and you back away and you go hide, or you know, you get out of the work. You make sure you're not going to be the one chosen to do work. You want to sit back and do as little as possible for as long as possible until the day's over, and you know, collect your money, but do as little as you can to get it. So if that sounds like you and you're a skater, I first learned what a skater was when I was in the Marine Corps, and you know, it was a term that Lance Corporals used to get out of things. You know, they let the new PFCs and privates coming into the Marine Corps volunteer. They learned when they were a private in PFC that you don't volunteer for things because you end up doing the crappiest jobs that there is to do. Clean the bathrooms, mop the floor, take trash, do the things that basically nobody wants to do. So when they ask for a volunteer, the senior Lance Corporals would slowly back away because they know that nothing you volunteer for is pretty good. You know, it's all bad usually. So anyways, so that's how I came up with the term skater, or the definition of a skater on the job. So, alright, reason number 3 that you should not be a trucker, okay? If you're never on time, you know, you can't wake up, or you know, you don't have any self motivation or responsibility to get tasks done in a reasonable amount of time, to be on time. You know, if you don't have any sense of urgency to your being and your body, that I got to get this done, you know, as best I can, as fast as I can, to be productive and just be the best I can, then this is not for you. You know, like if you need mommy to like call you and wake you up, or you know, you need you know, if you can't wake up with your own with an alarm clock, then being a truck driver is probably not for you. You know, if you're always waking up late and then you're delivering your loads late all the time, chances are you're gonna get messed with and not get loads, and meaning you're gonna get less money, and you're gonna blame the company. But the problem was that, you know, you were never on time, you weren't responsible. So if that sounds like you, then you probably shouldn't be a trucker. That was my reason number 3. Alright, so I'm gonna move on to my reason number 2 that you should not be a trucker. Okay, if you can't deal with being by yourself in the truck, and you get lonely, or you have to have mommy and daddy, or brother, sister, or you have to have your friends all the time around you, and you can't venture off on your own and do your own thing and handle your business, your work, or you can't sleep alone, or you know, you need somebody to cuddle you or to tuck you in, you know, or to bring you a glass of milk, you know, like mommy used to do. If you need that out here on the road, you know, chances are that's not going to happen. So you know, you probably shouldn't be a trucker if you need, you know, people around you all the time. If you can't go a week or 2 you know, working, taking care of yourself and your family and your responsibilities as a man, then, you know, if you can't deal with being on your own, and then trucking is not for you. That's my reason number 2. And to top it off, my number 1 reason you should not be anywhere near a tractor trailer or even get your CDL or even consider becoming a truck driver. You shouldn't even play truck driver video games or simulators or anything like that. My number one reason is that if your personal vehicle has dents and dings and the windshield's all busted up all over it, if there's dents all over your car, okay, like you then backed into the mailbox, you ran over, you backed up into the neighbor's car, you hit the fence, you can't park in a parking lot straight without, or you can't do it without hitting the car next to you, or you take up 3 lanes, 3 parking spots, or you your car looks like you got done just got done a demolition derby, you know, then you probably shouldn't be driving a tractor trailer. If you can't drive four wheels perfectly down the road without crashing into other people or, you know, hitting non-movable objects like a tree or a telephone pole or something like that, or you're slamming on the brakes, you know, when a piece of paper goes by and you cause an accident and a backup for miles, you probably shouldn't be a truck driver. If you text with your phone right in front of your face while you're driving down the road and you're not paying attention to the road, you probably, driving your personal vehicle, you probably can't be a truck driver. You know, you're gonna have to put the phone down. You're gonna have to pay attention and be aware of your surroundings, and you know, you're gonna have to be able to control your vehicle at all times. There's no autopilot or auto trucker in the truck yet, so you're gonna have to hold the steering wheel and press the gas pedal and use the brakes, and some of you will have to use the clutch all at one time. And, you know, you have to not hit anything in order to be a successful truck driver. Rule number 1: don't hit anything. Okay, so that was my number 1 reason to not be a truck driver. If your personal vehicle is all fucked up and it's beat to hell, and you drive in to get your CDL at a CDL school, they should immediately turn you away and say you're a bad driver. You know, that's just all it is to it. You're a bad driver. There's no way you can drive 18 wheels if you can't drive with 4. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't add up. You know, you got to be a pretty good car driver to even consider being a truck driver. I think that's, you know, the truck drivers that aren't very good car drivers are bad truck drivers, and they cause accidents, and they don't pay attention, and they run over the people next to them, and they run over the people in front of them. They cause accidents. So if you're a bad car driver, don't become a truck driver. Those are my 5 reasons that you should not be a truck driver. I'll go over them real quickly again. Reason number 5, if you like the Dallas Cowboys, you should not be a truck driver. Reason number 4, if you're a skater, or anybody's ever called you a skater, you should not be a truck driver. There's no skating down the road here. If your wheels ain't turning, you ain't earning. Reason number 3, if you're never on time to anything, you can't wake yourself up, you need mommy and daddy to be there to, you know, have your cereal waiting for you in the morning to wake you up, well, trucking's not for you. Reason number 2, if you can't be by yourself and you know, change your own clothes and, you know, go use the bathroom in an actual toilet, or you know, you can't wake yourself up, or, you know, you can't feed yourself, then trucking's not for you, because no one is going to be on the truck to do it for you. You're going to have to rely on yourself, and if you can't rely on yourself, then trucking's not for you. And again, my number 1 reason was, if your personal vehicle is beat up all the hell and you ran over almost everything besides the neighbor's dog, then trucking's not for you, and you shouldn't consider this. You should probably do something else and leave the trucking industry alone, and it'll be a much safer place, and a lot less claims, a lot less traffic jams, and accidents and problems, and we'd all move down the road in a lot smoother pace, and we get to where we need to go in a more consistent time frame. So thank you guys for checking in with Trucker Kennedy and seeing my top 5 reasons that you should not become a truck driver. That's all I got for now. Hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. If you have any other reasons why people should not become a truck driver, leave it in the comments. If you like this video at all, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. Leave me a comment, tell me why you didn't like it. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe and ring that little bell so you can get notifications when I ever do go live. I'd appreciate that. Thank you. It's Trucker Kennedy. Y'all have a great one, and I'll holler at you later. Peace.